Everybody, thanks for joining me today on my channel. My name is Chris with Kristen's Crafts, and today I am bringing you the 6th process video for the June Build-A-Page series. This is actually a bonus page that I made because I was wanting to get some of these shower pictures completed, and there might be one or two more as I use up this kit. So this is a page of all the littles that decided to join us for the shower. So the first one is our newest member of the family, who is Jackson. He was only about 2-3 weeks old when he was at the shower. And let me tell you, holding a baby, just melts my heart. And then this is little Zoe. She is my great niece. And then I have Dean, who is my great nephew, who is also at the shower. And then the last one we have is Jackson's big sister, Jordan, my great step niece. So yeah, they were there. And then Emily's nephew, her sister's son, Luke, was also there. But unfortunately, I didn't get a picture of Luke. So yeah, I'll have to check it with Emily to see if she got one of them or one of her sisters did. But so we had 5 littles that were at the shower, and they were just absolutely adorable, and they were perfect the whole time. So what I'm going to do, I cut these 4 photos down to a 4x4 size, and I'm just going to go ahead and mat them into a larger square, and using this yellow solid Echo Park paper to mat them on. And you can see I'm just kind of lining them up. I usually try and get it so where they're looking like to the center, but like for Jackson, for his page or his picture, I didn't have one where he was looking the right way. And Zoe is looking more to the center, but I thought that Jordan and Dean were looking more severely to the left-hand side, so I wanted them in the right, so they were looking more in. So I'm just going to go ahead and trim this down, and we're going to use that as the center. Now I'm going to go ahead and mat this again on this yellow checkered paper. I believe this is the inside of the piece of paper that I gutted from the layout yesterday. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue using these. This is why I love using a collection, because you're using up, as you gut pieces of paper, you use those scraps and you find new ways of putting them down, and it ends up, having the whole event is all coordinated, even though each layout is different. I do like coordinating the events. So I've gone ahead and taken the branding strip off of this yellow, and now I'm looking for another piece of paper because I want to do a band for this shelf to basically sit on. So I'm just going through again all the scraps and just finding what I have in my stash that I can use before I cut up a full piece of paper. And I'm looking at the honey pots. I don't think I used that, and I don't think I used the gingham, but I do like this green. The green I felt was, it still had pattern with it, and I liked how that looked, and I liked this, I thought it helped pull the green out of the background paper with the leaves. And actually, I'm going to run it down the side. You can tell I did this over 2 weeks ago, and I'm just now getting the voiceover done. So I like how that looks, so I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. And that's just going to anchor that frame, and again, bring up a little, another pop of color, and pull some of that background color to the forefront. And now I'm just going to go ahead and glue that frame down. And here we go. Like how that looked. And you can tell I really didn't speed this video up. I think I did it in half. So now I'm going to go through and I'm looking to check my alphas to see what I have. I really wanted to spell out the littles or something to that effect. And I didn't have enough of the yellow thickers, so I'm going to go ahead and use the black alpha that you see there on the left hand side. And I'm going to spell out, the title is going to be Littlest Guests. And so I'm just going to go ahead and start doing that. So while I'm doing that, I'm just going to remind you to check out for June, I believe it was Moira, Jen, who is Kay's mom, Sheila, who is Scotian Scrapbooker over on YouTube or on Instagram. I know they all did layouts. I don't believe that Christy or Shannon were able to do any layouts for the month of June. So there was 3 of us. Next month is going to be fun. We are doing off the board, and so we've already challenged each other with some different off the board items that we will each be sharing. I'm, again, not making promises. I've been off this week and enjoying getting in my room and actually doing some different kind of crafting. So we'll see what happens on Monday when I go back to work again, and see if I can get time after work and get some layouts made and see if I can get ahead of the game. But I have been enjoying doing some off-camera stuff. I don't always get a chance to do that. I've been working on a traveler's notebook. I've been documenting all the furry pets that have been in our lives, whether they were mine or my parents or my siblings or ones that we had growing up. All of our pets are kind of all part of the family, and so I've been enjoying kind of making that little project off camera. And then I've been doing some just some journaling, which I am loving as well. And then I also was able to catch up on my memory planner. I know I've done a flip through of that in the past, and I might be able to do another one here. Maybe if I do a wrap up video, I'll just do a share of what I've done. So here you can see I have fussy cut out the, and it just says Sweet Like Honey, and I went and fussy cut that and put that above Littlest Guests. And then I was able to fussy cut some of these florals out of the one of the pattern papers, and I'm going to use those to make my little clusters. And I'm just going through the embellishments to see what we have there that I can add to the layout. And just having the florals and that little bit of a title to me is more than perfect. I think I might grab in like the bumblebee and add that in as well, because that kind of is whimsical and reminds me of kids. But here I'm just going and adding them in. Little Jordan, she was so cute with her little hair bows and her little striped dress. And when she was getting ready, she told her mom it was her pizza party dress. So I had to make sure that we got her in the album, along with little Miss Zoe, who had her cute little pigtails. And then Mr. Jordan, he was just passed around to everybody, who was just loving having an infant at the shower. And then we had Dean, who he's such a cutie. He was my helper, and I've got pictures of him like when he was drawing numbers for one of the games with his eyes squinted closed. And just watching the next generation of our family is just just such a blessing, and just melts my heart that we our family's growing, and any day now we should be expecting the newest member. He or she hasn't arrived yet, so still waiting. I did grab this little journaling spot, and I will do a little bit of journaling for that at the bottom. And then here's where I'm going to add that bumblebee in. So I did not take any close-ups, and my page is already in the album. So I'm going to end this here at the end of this video, as I add just a few more things and glue it down. I won't have any close-ups after this one, but I think you guys will forgive me for this. You know, I tried to pan on it a little bit so that you guys can get some close-up views. Like I said, I'm just going through here and just looking to see if there's any more little items that I want to tuck in before I call this layout done. And I grabbed this that says sweet because they were all sweet. And I think I do back that with some paper as well. I think I grabbed some green cardstock to mat that. I'm going to add a few more flowers in. I am going to fussy cut this Cute as Can Be word bubble, and I'm going to add that to the journaling bubble at the bottom. And I'll just write about our little list guests that were there. I'm going to go ahead and glue this one down. And I'm just tucking it in underneath. And then I'm going to glue the bee down. The bee was also fussy cut out of one of the 3x4 journaling cards. Again, use your paper and your as part of your embellishments. It really does help to stretch your kits that you get. And here I think I'm looking for some green paper so I can glue down that sweet. Oh, I'm looking for a sticker. I add a couple bumblebees in. And I grab this, it says Happy Day, and put that below the bumblebee. And I'm trying to just add a few more things. Here's where I'm grabbing a little piece of scrap green, and I am going to just do a little frame around this word sweet so that it stands up against the background, and bring just a little bit more green in. And I think that might be close to being done. I'm sorry, I'm doing it off camera here. And there we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a little adhesive to that. I'll probably take another peek at the stickers just to see if there's anything else that we want to add in. And I might grab another bumblebee. Yep, I do. And I get that stuck down. And do I grab anything else? I think that's going to do it. So I want to thank you guys again so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for putting up with me being just a tad bit late on these. And I hope you appreciate the bonus layout. And again, we'll probably see a few more before the month is over. Y'all have a great day. Make sure you check out everyone else who played along for Build-A-Page. And I will see you again shortly on my channel. Thank you so much. I do appreciate every one of you. I know I haven't had time to comment, but you guys are all appreciated. Have a great day, and thanks for stopping by.